and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, January 13th, 2022 by Gaia Blooming and Wolf. Our energy mantra for today is I align my mind with my responsibility and values. And the mind is our super soaker focus. I don't know why I got super soaker energy going on, but this is our focus as we build to Mercury retrograde beginning tomorrow and the nodal shift happening next Tuesday. And Uranus, even Uranus going direct is part of this as well. Speaking of Uranus. So our energy today, focusing even more on the mental energy of things, is Moon in Gemini, making all of the strong connections through the day. So we have the Moon in Gemini squaring Jupiter, trining Mercury, and trining Saturn. Saturn and Mercury kind of hanging out somewhat close in the sign of Aquarius. So we have Gemini and Aquarius energy both working us. Oh, we've got a wolf coming right back. Just to be wild again. Wild and crazy and run off again. It is the crazy kitten stage. Anyway, so when we have Gemini and Aquarius energy going on, it is as this video is, chaos. Pure chaos.
That's an understatement.
In the mental, electrical, stimulating places, realms, I guess we should call it.
You had to put 10 chickens away, or 12 chickens
I put way more than that away, like 15 guinea hens.
Chickens.
I was taking care of guinea hens earlier. But back to the astro. Mental energy, very strong. This is a good time to take a breath, check in with your grounding cord, take a moment to ground in, connect in, so that you can take control of this thing that we call the mind. And it's not necessarily take control over it, but it's leading your mind rather than having your mind lead you. Now, to be fair, I think there are times when we can let our mind lead us in daydream and imaginations and those kinds of things. But for our everyday, in general, we do want to lead our mind.
So there
Speak
is
up.
the essence of control.
Speak louder.
The illusion of control is something that we will never have.
Right.
So,
He says the illusion of control is something we'll never have.
Yeah, we will never have control, but you can control certain.
You can steer your
yourself.
mind. You can steer the mind.
Yeah, to quote my own quote.
Yes, to quote his own quote.
You cannot stop the mind, but you can steer it.
Yes. All right, I'm going to continue.
Within that, yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Anyway, we want to be doing that towards that which we value, awareness of that which we value, and awareness around our personal responsibility energy. Now, I will say that in the background, we are building to a few other things. We're building to that Sun-Pluto conjunction. That Pluto energy is pretty heavy, and a big lesson for all of us this year is the lesson of empowerment. So do keep that in mind as you're working through it. We have a responsibility to be present for those parts of ourselves that need our presence. I love that. And we have the ability to work through that energy and transform. So keeping that in mind as part of this building, and even part of this building into this Mercury retrograde energy. Mercury retrograde doesn't mean freak out, everything's going to go wrong for 3.5 weeks. It's like, okay, how can I turn within? How can I bring on even more?
Embrace the chaos.
Joe says embrace the chaos. Sure, absolutely. Embrace the chaos. That's the spirit of yin. I have taught you well. Embrace the chaos, but that's not where I was going. So hold off so I can bring this through. As I embrace the chaos. I don't even know where I was at that point. Sorry. Mercury retrograde. Renewal. Retrieve, review. That's what the retrograde energy is about, is going in, and it's not like having a do-over, but it's like a lesson doer. It's like a test from the universe kind of do-over as planets go retrograde and direct over an energy. So we have that opportunity incoming to review. Oh, I see where this went awry and is not aligned. So even with the moon in Gemini, we're starting to do this work. And again, aligning our focus with personal responsibility and our values. Moon in Gemini connecting to Saturn. This is also probably a great day of big ideas, talking about our ideas with our friends, recognizing your mind, how much your mind helps in helping form your vision and create your vision in your mind. So working with those energies to help potentiate 2022. That's where we're going to go. So again, energy-wise, the mind is very strong. I have the mind card. It was at the top of the cards. Right behind it was the sorrow card, that Pluto energy, Sun and Pluto. There are some shadow energies we do need to look at, recognize, work with, work through at this time. All right. Projections. I think when we have Gemini and Aquarius so strong that it opens up our antennas and we're feeding and feeling everything. So watch where you are feeding on others' projections of you. Truly what anybody thinks of you besides yourself, none of it matters. Really coming back to yourself, knowing yourself, finding what you value in yourself, and working on projecting that energy. After all, you are source energy, right? Final card is the Miser. Oh, this feels like some of the money stuff going on the planet right now. As much as you can, stay abundant-minded. That doesn't mean you can't be practical, but stay abundant-minded. This is a very abundant planet. North Node in Taurus is going to remind us that over and over and over. And people can project lack all they want. But the truth is abundance. And we do want to lean into that within ourselves as part of our values and part of our responsibility. So, leaving that there, you can book a reading. If you have emailed me and I haven't gotten back to you, I have to say, these 2022 readings are taking so much out of me because they are long and there's just so much going on. So, I'm a little slower with my emails right now because I have a limited amount of time I can sit in front of the computer. So just keep that in mind. I promise I will get back to you. And if you don't hear from me within a few days, it's always practical to write again, as some of you have. And I appreciate your patience with me. Besides booking a reading, the better it gets, the better it gets. There is more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.